Good morning, student. Again, I welcome the student of class 7 in the history class. Yesterday, we have started to learn about the history chapter 1 that was tracing changes through 1,000 years. We have learned about the cartographer or cartography, that is making of maps. We have also learned about new and old terminology, in which I think I told you what are the new terms that is used. For example, yesterday I told you who were considered a foreigner in the ancient time. So let us start our new topic, that is historian and their sources. As you are knowing, historian are the person who used to write based on evidences about the past. What are the sources to know about the past? I think you may remember, you have learned already. There are basically two sources to know about the past. That is literary source and archaeological source, about whom you have already studied in class 6. So let us see what are the archaeological sources available presently for the historian, and what are the literary sources are available for the historian to study about the past. Archaeological source generally available to the historians are the coins, some pots, and there is some other things also, that is inscriptions. As you are knowing, inscriptions are both archaeological and literary source. Other than that, the literary source, that is textual records for information. There is variety of textual records increased dramatically during medieval period. I hope you all understand that in class 7 you are learning about medieval period. So dramatically there is a lot of textual records, that is written records were available. It is main reason is that the paper is invented during this period and allowed the historian to write. So generally that time the machine was not invented to print the material, so people used to write with the help of a person. That person, those who are expert in writing, is called a scribe. So a scribe is a person who is expert to write. Generally kings or the temple priests, they used to ask them to write about, the kings used to write mainly their autobiography or biography. If they themselves write, it is auto, or if they ask the scribe to write the things that they told, so accordingly they used to write. So due to the invention of paper, because paper is widely available, a lot of textual, that is written records were available, and since it is written by hand, it is called manuscript. These all records were kept, whatever the records were written by the scribes, These records were kept by library or that is present in the kings, with the kings or in the temples. So that is called archive. So archive is a place where documents and manuscripts are stored. However, due to negligence, this all written documents were not present. Some of them were eaten by insects. However, whatever it is available, that is the main source for the scribe to write the manuscript or to write the historian records. So, student, I hope you all understand. The scribe used to write manuscript, and these manuscripts were stored in archives. However, the main problems arrived with the historian now is that scribes used to write in their own way. I think you all understand. If you see yourselves, all the students are having different way of writing. Although you write the same things, but the handwriting, the way of writing is changed. Not only that, yesterday also I told you there are some differences in the meaning. Like Hindustan earlier was used only the area between Ganga and Yamuna, but now the Hindustan is used from Jammu and Kashmir to Kanyakumari and from Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh. So this is a change. These are the changes is generally made by the scribe, and historian they get difficulties. So that times the historian use themselves their own mind to write, and due to that sometimes there is a lot of difference occurs in writing by the historians or to understand by the historians. So on the occasion author revised their chronicles all different times. The 14th century chronicles, Ziauddin Barani wrote his chronicle first in 1356 and another version 2 years later. But what is this? The later one is available first and the first one is very late. So that's why also there is some differences occurs with the historians. Now, new social and political groups. See here, this is the time when we are talking about 700 to 1750 AD. There is a lot of huge changes by the historians, largely because of the scale of variety of development that occurred during these periods. The different moments in these periods are arrival of new technology and the arrival of new food and beverage. This is the period like the Persian wheel has arrived in irrigation. Persian wheel is a wheel that is used to draw the water from the well with the help of oxen. Generally, the water is pulled in a pot, and through the help of a canal, the water is given to the field for the irrigation purpose. So this is the new technology that has arrived. Same way, the spinning wheel also arrived in weaving. मतलब कपड़ों को बुनने के लिए स्पिनिंग व्हील का इन्वेंशन हुआ और वो बाहर से हमारे देशों में आया. And the firearms in command, that means सेनाओं के लिए फायर आर्म्स, हथियार जो बने हुए थे फायर से, आग से दचे बंदूक कर सकते हैं उसको. सेम वे न्यू फूड एंड बेवरेज ऑल्सो केम ड्यूरिंग दिस पीरियड in the subcontinent from the outer side, like potato, corn, chili, tea and coffee. They were the new food and the beverage. I hope you all understand. Beverage means the tea or coffee that can be drink. Remember that all those innovations, new technology and crops came along with peoples who brought other ideas with them as well. That means the people, those who travel from one place to other places, they used to bring the new technologies and new ideas, that is new technology and new different variety of food and beverage from the different places. This is also called the time of mobility. Group of people travel for different purposes, like trader travel for the trading purpose. Some of the priests or religious people used to travel to spread their religions. Some people used to attack other countries. Some people used to move in search of new land and new opportunities. So these are the time of mobilities. This is also the period when one group of people who become important. They were called Rajputra, or we now say Rajput. They are the son of ruler, because Rajput were considered to be the ruler. So that's why Raja ka putra, Rajputra, or nowadays they are called Rajput. Between the 8th and 14th century, the terms was applied more generally to a body of warriors who claimed Kshatriya caste status. Rajput were considered to be Kshatriya caste status. The term include not just ruler and chieftain, but also soldiers and commanders who serve in the armies of different monarchs all over the subcontinent. Monarch means the kingdoms. So that means all the warrior class is coming under the Kshatriya groups. The other group of people such as the Marathas, Sikh, Jat, Ahoms, caste is a caste which is especially trained for writing. They are the scribe peoples and the secretaries also use the opportunities of the age to becoming political important. So this is the time. These are the changes that happened during this period. Thank you, students. Rest thing I will tell you in the next class. Bye.